Now we'll take a few minutes to analyze these concepts with your questions. You will analyze it. You are welcome to ask any question. After that question answers, we'll see a simple practical meditation technique through which you can keep your inner space peaceful and blissful. You are welcome to put any question. Yes.
Do you believe in next life?
It is too big theory, ma. See, let's bother about this life. I always tell people ask me, Swamiji, can you teach me the technique to get the past life memory? I tell them, this 30-40 year life memory itself is haunting us. It is making us mad. We are going crazy. Just these 30-40 years of memories. If we get 60 or 70 more years of memory, what will happen to us?
She's here, she's not here.
So, I request, better not to bother about these esoteric things of next life, past life. Let's bother about this life, man. We are not able to live happily this life. Then when we are not able to live happily this life, what are we going to do? By what? Knowing the past life or the next life. People come and ask me, Swamiji, please teach me some technique. I wanted to do the Vashya of the 1800 Kali. There's some big Devatas. I wanted to see the Devata. I wanted to have boons from the Devata. I wanted to see. They come and ask me. I tell them, first learn the technique of how to live happily with the 200 wives, 200 women. When we are not able to live happily with her, what are we going to do? Seeing 1800 women or 1800 Kali and all these things. So I always tell people, better drop too much of esoteric things. Let's come to the day-to-day life. Let's make this life more happy, more blissful. Then later on we can see about all those things. And one thing, even if I answer your question, waste of your time and waste of so many people time, what are we going to do? Next. Yes.
I think we need to understand how the meditation helps, especially with your talk and purification stuff, and thank Vijay for sharing that experience. I think kind of a gastroenterologist like dosa, how this can be useful. But I wanted to ask, how does the healing touch come into that? Can you explain that? How does that?
Oh, that's a wonderful question. We have 7 energy centers inside our system. Of course, not only the yoga according to Hinduism, even according to yoga according to Buddhism, Tantra, everybody speaks about the 7 chakras. I don't think it is exactly the glands which they speak. Maybe the energy related to the gland, the 7 gland. Maybe some way through energy may be relating with the gland. Of course, the traditional belief is that these chakras are only controlling and managing our physical, mental, emotional and spiritual activities. If some of these chakras are disturbed, we fall or we get diseases. If we can heal those chakras, activate those chakras through meditation, naturally disease disappears. We become healthy. If you can do by your own meditation, it is called self-healing. If you take the help of a master who meditates, it is called healing. One question comes here. How can somebody else give energy to us? Of course, in the modern day, a lot of researches are done about this Kirlian photography and all those things. They prove very clearly the energy can be shared. And even if you study deeply Einstein's theory, he says there is no such thing as matter and energy in the end. In the end, he speaks almost like a mystic, as Murali Krishna was mentioning, Dr. Murali Krishna was saying, he's a rishi. Einstein is a rishi. The end of his theory, what he says, equal to mc square. The same thing is expressed by Isavasya Upanishad. Ishavasyam idam sarvam. Whatever exists is energy. He's almost like a rishi. In the end, he says that there is no such thing as a matter energy, separating. So when you can give a matter to somebody, why not energy? All you need is a right technique to share. Of course, still we are not able to quantify how much of energy is shared and all those things. That's the reason we are not able to give something like across the table. But one thing is sure, energy can be shared. That much I can be sure. How much it can be shared, how better way we can share, through what techniques, all those things, we have to do a little more research. If you do it by yourself, meditating, it is called self-healing. If you take the help of a master, it is called healing. And it is possible from time immemorial in India. This practice is, of course, it was practiced and it is in the practice. You can see even, of course, your own villages. If you go to your villages, you can see some kids fall sick. They will take the child to the village priest, and the village priest will take the neem leaf and beat the kid with some mantra, some words, and this kid will cry like anything. Within 2-3 days, he will become alright. And you can see this as a regular phenomenon. It is not that once or twice. Somehow, in India, the healing is a regular phenomenon which happens in every village. I can say India has got at least 2-3 million healers. 2-3 million in every village is the regular thing. There are many villages. People don't go anywhere else. Somehow, even though we are still yet to come up with a clear-cut data to present the whole phenomenon across the table, even though we are not able to completely objectify it, completely present in the objective form, the whole thing, but there is something behind this whole healing system. That much only I can say. Yes, next.
What about continuous internal japas like that?
Yes. Of course, the japa. Japa is a beautiful technique to reduce the power of engrams over your thinking. To make the whole thing into conscious. Japa is one of the beautiful technique. But one more thing, there is a danger. When you do japa, it should not become one more unconscious process. I have seen many people, one side they will be saying, Rama Krishna, Rama Krishna, Rama Krishna. Hey, what happened to the brinjal? Did you attend the phone call properly? What happened to your work? Did you get ready? Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Then it becomes that one more unconscious process. Please don't allow the japa to become one more unconscious process. If it is done consciously with awareness, then it helps you to come out of the engrams. It helps you to be more aware, more conscious of your thought process. You will be liberated from samskaras. If it becomes unconscious process, there is a big danger that itself will become one more engram and will continuously create a fear if you don't do. Continuously create a fear if you don't do. Please just be careful. You need to be conscious when you do japa or meditation. Yes. Where should our awareness be? See, when you repeat some mantra, when you repeat a particular word, just see from where that word is raising in your being. In your inner space, when you close your eyes, you have an inner space. In your inner space, from where the word is raising, just see the root. Just concentrate on the root of the word which you are repeating. Then naturally, you will enter into the source of japa, which is your consciousness itself. Yes. You can see, you can start searching the source of vibrations, from where the vibration starts. Now we will be doing a very small meditation technique to keep our inner space peaceful and blissful. Before that, any one question? We'll finish that question.
When we utter mantras, most of the time it is in Sanskrit like that. We don't even know what we are uttering, the meaning of it. But then does it have effect on the engram?
No problem. There's one thing. She's asking if it is a Sanskrit mantra. We don't even know the meaning, what to do. There is no need for you to know the meaning. If you know the meaning, it's okay. Any word repeated with awareness will silence your mind. Any word repeated with awareness will make your mind silent. I've seen few people repeating even Coca-Cola. Of course, you need to be aware. You need to be aware. You can't just repeat and do something else. You need to be aware. Of course, one more thing. I just made fun of this Coca-Cola. Naturally repeating the divine names has got its own impact. We can't compare Coca-Cola and Ramakrishna. Surely we can't compare. But what I am emphasizing is more on awareness. Just to emphasize on awareness, I made this statement. But surely, when you repeat the divine names, it has got its own effect. Its own thing on your being. Yes.
How long does the meditation effort last?
Even if you can clean your inner space only once a day with the 15 minutes, that is enough. For next 24 hours, your inner space will be clean. 15 minutes or 20 minutes is more than enough to maintain complete 24 hours, the same quality of the inner space. And one more thing, after a few days you will understand, it is not even the quantity of time, it is the quality, how intensely you sit, how intensely you meditate. You don't even need, after a few days, you don't even need 15-20 minutes. Just 5 minutes will be more than enough. After some time, you don't even need that 5 minutes. Just remembrance, smarana is enough. By remembrance itself, you'll be able to clean your inner space. See, this is the only scale. When you close your eyes, after the meditation, your inner space should be peaceful. You should feel a well-being, healthy. You should understand, health is not just no diseaseness. No diseaseness is only one part of health. The real health is something more than no diseaseness. Feeling of well-being. If you feel alive, bubbling, simply oozing out the bliss, that is what I call health. If you feel that mood when you close your eyes in your inner space, you reach the state of meditation.
Closing eyes is important, or you can do open eyes?
In the initial level, you need to close your eyes. After that, you don't need. I think this time, should we enter into that? Yes. Alright.
Could you share with the audience what the NSP training is? And then if anyone really wants to get serious about uncovering their engrams, there's the most wonderful program. And everyone should know about it.
Of course, she is asking about our program. We do a 2 days workshop, meditation workshop, to clean this engrams recorded in our system, which is already into our being, which is not under our control now, which is there already. To remove that, she is asking about that program. I think more than that. Of course, that program is designed to clean the engrams which we have in our being. It is offered all over the world through our teachers. Our website may give you the detail. Alright, anything?
I don't have this question, but I would like to share what I have experienced. For vasanas, what we call imprints, vasanas, vasudevasya vasitam bhuvanam prayam sarvabhutani vakuti vasudeva namaskute. So that just helps because like ours.
Vasanas are not samskaras, please understand. Vasanas are dead imprints which don't have enough power to pull you to walk in that same path. But samskaras are living, alive. They have the power to pull you down and make you walk in that same path. So vasanas are different and samskaras are different.
Okay, but Maya, what you call
illusion.
Oh, it is too big topic.
I know. I'm not going into that one. But what, like, after all, it's a divine power. So just to control that one.
Please understand. To talk philosophy, I think I can speak more philosophy because I'm a professional
No, I'm not
philosopher.
talking. I just like to share.
Let's put some questions which is useful for everybody. See, I request you can put some question which will be useful for all of us. Just to talk some philosophy, I think it's my profession. So,
Just want to make a comment on psychotherapy. What you are talking about today last 2 days, psychotherapy in Western models, but of scriptures. There are a lot of similarities actually.
of course.
In the confessions in the Christianity. One thing is that somebody talked about how to get rid of this negative engrams. It's like getting rid of your unconscious.
Yes.
Conflict and emotions inside.
Yes. First thing, for immediate use, I can offer this technique, meditation technique which we are going to do. That will help. If you are too serious, really serious, now again I have to say that workshop may help you. You can try.